Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1974 Adler J5 vintage portable typewriter made in Western Germany. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. One of the most underrated typewriters of all time, one of my favorites. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And your margins are up top here. I'm going to set this left one on 0 and this right one around 85. It's about the length of a page, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back and telescopes even higher. I'm going to keep that on that same, on the lower section. And this is the paper bell that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hits line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2. Right now we have it on actually 1.5. If you want 1, you just turn this dial to the dot. There's 1 dot there. Skips 1, and when you have it in the middle, it just skips 1.5, and then 2 is 2 space, double space. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, there's a switch on the left side here. You flip that all the way down, there's a red arrow. Prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. And when you move it up toward the white arrow, it prints no ink at all, just leaves a stencil, which I guess they used to be able to copy off of just the imprint without wasting ink. So we're going to move that down for red ink. It's absolutely beautiful. The smoothest typewriter, I believe, ever made. The print is perfect. And I'll show you how to, there's another cool function. There's how to draw a line. We're going to draw a line. It's got little holes in the paper guard here, so I'm just going to go somewhere like right here and draw a line by just putting the pen in there like that, and then the carriage release, and that allows you to draw a perfect line, really clean. So I don't think most typewriter, I don't know if I've ever seen a typewriter that has that. To pull the page out easier, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. And we're just going to keep this off for now. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. If you want to switch that direction, there's a mechanism on the inside here. You just flip it to the opposite side and it'll pull. Right now we're at the end. It'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Move it to the left, it'll pull clockwise to the right, and that's the direction we want it to go. Touch control on the inner left here. There's a minus and a plus sign. Right now we have it all the way back for the minus sign. If you want higher tension, when you hit the keys, you push this up and it's got two more options. And that you just have to get used to that when you're typing to see what you like. The more tension, you do have to hit the keys harder, but they respond faster. So for faster typers, I think they would like that. This just pops down with these two little connectors. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top right. Very smooth. Tab. We're going to set this down and put the color back on the middle for black. Tab on the top right. So right now we should have one tab set right there in the middle. We're going to set that again. I think we just accidentally cleared it. So you set it by pushing down with the plus, and you push up for minus to clear it. So now we don't have any, but I always like to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. Very smooth. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button and it will allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good. On the right side of the carriage, super clean. By the way, this is an excellent condition typewriter. Carriage release, not to mention it's the smoothest typewriter in the game. And I don't know why it doesn't get much recognition, but most typewriter enthusiasts know, and they have one of these in their collection. Carriage release on this side, super smooth. And when you do the carriage return, Doesn't make any noise. It's just so smooth and it's like smooth, heavy, and power. This is your carriage lock. So when you have it close to the middle, you just flip this to the back and it locks the carriage in the middle. To unlock it, you just flip that to the front and it's unlocked. If you move that dial, the line space indicator, actually no, it's right above it. If you flip this to the front, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You flip it back, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.